The opposition is worried about the fairness of the election. They're saying the way voter registration is going is not fair. They want an audit. They don't trust you.
It's not me. I'm not responsible.
The Electoral Commission.
I'm not responsible for the electoral process. That's the Electoral Commission. They had an opportunity the other day. The Electoral Commission chose to broadcast publicly its deliberations on these issues, and I think the whole country came to realize that in fact there was very little substance in the claims that the opposition was making, and they have now gone ahead to say that they will abide by the program that the Electoral Commission has laid out. I think that means implicitly that the demands that they were making have been shelved, and they have to be shelved because there's no substance to it.
For me more kwaba edi aba the Punch TV so mesro so be share video yi edi amami mediane achre broni ye nyina nim sa ade be cha de be se bia no ensem kwa na ekoso owiase enu nti no de betwa go social media ne su bia the Punch TV for edi ba be so me ahwefo ye de bia ye kase ensem no de be pop ana be security no enu an ye be fa de ba be to channel yi so ama wanya bia hye na woni bibi ye de no wa asem e ba be to ho no ma yenyi bi mfumi enfa bi nka ho said ye wo o ka no ana said ye sikoye no sa pepepe ene ba be ka no e wo ye channel yi so e de amamo yenyi bi mfum medwafo nyina mu nim se Ghana ha nim se di ana se wiase afa na nyina no de bia asem twa na etwagu oda so ria beti asem foforo mesro se nani de di kan a wo hwe video ya ana wo hwe channel ya mese so be mi subscribe button ne so se de be ya upload video bia ubenya bi ahwe ubenya notification onya bi ahwe e de amame mesro share ma me san se no ehia mi ye pa se wotimi sha na amanfo nso enya bi ahwe no mahu de e koso e wo media ne so afi so comment no ja no comment section wono no matimi aba be kenkan kama e de amount like video no e ma remfi
umano so yankwa umano so na ye ne eye ora Erika Yanyo semufo panyi over the years various media houses. In fact, we're a senior journalist. Yanka say, where's on TV? Yenu where's on TV? Oman no pedjumedie no. Ono na ya no tato to man panyi no ne and pedifo ahodo ano ansa na man panyi jo mama edjumedie no akokọ nkoso. Yane ne nkasa tew. Sam pedifo ye omufri West Africa omo ba be hia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Sa djumedie we. Ye be free maba. Esum faso ene dey. Ora Riganyanyo ye mo ache mo akwaba.
Kwame me jodo bibia bokoze onka.
Nyame na dawroma na se de ozika nkran na je se wuni nkran.
Manyu kese die yinkan yo watamale.
Okay.
But mutumi CP there and pay by 9 o'clock na John Dramani Mahama dodo nara wahwehwem wajatu there 2024 elections obedin kunyono na wododo nkran and that no fa be 11 p.m. na yawo Damango, one of the communities for the engagement in no fun any feel the is there around midnight na no so bodru no hotel na and a pay day when you did the dimension share no ho yerike say the you sure there ebia onam remember or ba nkran okay you made that all kodo one kan no very significant so that Ghana has over the years been described as the beacon of democracy. But over the past 8 years today, in the summer, for democracy, good governance, electoral commission, one credibility, I don't know, what touch makaka. Into Wama, ECOWAS countries are very concerned about what is going on in this country. So, Bekaya, in Mensa, we as EC chair, one of the statements she made at that time was that they want electoral commission to be an independent body. They don't want any donor support. They don't need any kind of support from anybody to influence what they do. They want to operate EC as a Ghana electoral body. But nobody knew at that time. And that is over 5, 6, 7 years ago after Charlotte Osei was removed. Anybody can Google and find what I'm telling you.
That's right.
it will get to a point where electoral commission will be behaving this way. One credibility is at stake, and many of the countries and now institutions knows this. President Ebert Foundation, U.S. Embassy, UNDP, and the other institutions. Over the years, after Rejan this time, those before him, they were making some monetary contributions to EC operations. It would be because of that donor support to give EC that capacity to be able to, one, train or buy equipment or render its operations, Where do they be? So how do you comment? To what extent do you influence or put pressure on the to do the right thing? That is perhaps me, I'm imagining the one is beyond the support it is getting from government by way of appointment and one in the year or somebody is manipulating them from the back and we could do. So ECOWAS as a country, every year, not in Ghana alone, every country every year, what to abano, they go as observer mission. We far what no share ma amana what to aba woman most ma abato no all because if there is any violence in Ghana, it will be of interest to ECOWAS. Now elections, electoral violence, we see what baby PN made by Cote d'Ivoire, the Becker Laurent Gbagbo, and Alassane Ouattara, what to aba na okubande Ouattara when Gbagbo Semon Kono, Odu baby northern Basabasaye or the Cote d'Ivoire in Mokosi. There are several other West African countries when the electoral management body does not do the right thing, it leads to violence. What happened and say, the way live coverage. How do you invite a political party with a series of issues to an event and then you do a presentation based on what you say you have seen them do? You don't give them enough time to demonstrate what they have, and you say you are giving them 4 minutes to come and respond to your presentation. And even the 4 minutes, when they are saying that Wakata too much, it tells you a premeditated mind. It's amazing that this platform is key. The NDC, I believe, with Dr. Manibuama, with Dr. Computer, all those people will be there to present their case to ECOWAS as a body, so that they would have taken it to another level. And then many people will be expecting what ECOWAS as a body will say or tell or advise the electoral commission. After meeting John Mahama, they would also want to meet the electoral commission. They would also want to meet perhaps NPP or other political parties to understand the sentiment on the ground. But look, it should not be a surprise to anybody. We should assume that ECOWAS does not know what is going on in Ghana. ECOWAS knows what is going in Ghana. ECOWAS is concerned, and ECOWAS is worried because if Ghana, it is not managed well and things go apart, which is the ECOWAS will regret. And it is very key, and many people will be observing how ECOWAS will be handling this particular issue because on Caribbean, there was a coup d'etat in Niger. ECOWAS ruled, and ECOWAS said, let us protect the democracy. Issuing threats to go to Niger and possibly take out the leadership. Why did they do that? They want good governance. They want to protect democracy. If ECOWAS wants to protect the democracy in different countries, they cannot sit aloof and observe countries where people are aloof and of countries where people are circumventing the law and then suppressing the people by denying circumventing the law and then suppressing the people by denying them their rights to take the decisions that will be in their best interest. It's me see that this meeting are very key. And the media houses have been invited to go there. Obviously, after the meeting, the ECOWAS leadership, which will be meeting John Mahama, will maybe address the media and give a signal about where the direction is. Unfortunately, in Brena Waka to Abano Uswa, I would have thought that this meeting should have happened long ago, but it is not too late. So let us see how diplomacy will be brought to bear and then put pressure on the electoral commission to do the right thing.
Eric, adia ba ko so a ehie di akotene sabre ene enoma isi na nkasa benya se ye nyina so a ebetima boa no amano timi di address some of these concerns. I mean, in no particular order, forensic audit here, NDC no more fresh e was a costway. omo krata omo de beto abontin na anu ya obi abetima conclude say asasa asem no omegya eka wotie president Akufo-Addo the interview on the France 24 ya was it NDC any enyina so papa bia akotini wo bana wuni
ponti ena magili say do na any ebeko ho esan say who say the NDC as a political party has been making several appeals to various groups within Ghana, from labor, civil society organizations, to peace council, to Christian council. All Ghana, that people will be disenfranchised by way of a decision by a commission there. For example, come and register the district office. Any have been following political parties and their campaign. Look at the mate John Muhammad saying, look, we have been to the Savannah region. From there, every capital. Now you have to cross the River Volta from Makango across the river to Yeji. Before you drive over 1 hour to several communities there. If these people have to come to the district capital, that man go to come and register. And that's Woko, another district capital, Makango has already registered. Just imagine the frustration people will go through. Now, them ECOWAS observer missions, management there, they find from Makango across the river to Yeji. Before you drive over 1 hour to several communities there. If these people have to come to the district capital, that man go to come and register. And that's Woko, another district capital, Makango has already registered. Just imagine the frustration people will go through. Now, them ECOWAS observer missions, management there, they find out the temperature in every country. They look at complaints before and then during the elections, they bring observer missions to the country to observe. And after the elections and the results are declared, they may add to ABR credibility of the result by saying, ABR, it is credible or they have concerns about some aspect of the elections. Is that
to say, Eric, hold on, is that to say, proud to elections, for instance, in the case of President John Mahama, also observer missions who are paying. Now, no one the Faton Wabra no Kasafa forensic audit don't say, or call my bisono, and who may here say, and who may here say, Liberia. Yes, or call Liberia, and who may here say, forensic audit Gosono, or much of my dream, and my Corso. Do you think that experience way of bring it to bear and in Shamubi say no? And who may here say, audit Gosono? Do you think that experience way of bring it to bear and in Shamubi say no? And pray your friends say opinions be sano a bit to be a dine wedding abwa.
Yeah, Kwame, I don't know what can I know so putting an anchor may ben or no because the anonymous say visiting our movies, they want an official communication with all the questions, critical questions answered. I mean, Jesus didn't put there. Whenever they come to our country, they only speak to NDC as a party. They will speak to John Mahama. He's very key. Opinion polls, several of them have concluded that he will win the 2024 elections. There's no opinion poll that has ever said, credible, that John Mahama and now Dr. Baumia will beat John Mahama. So it is obvious that he will win. And he has still been saying that MPP themselves know, say, John Mahama will win the election. Now, what is it? If the ECOWAS Observer Mission have a meeting with him, they will now take note of every key concern. And that is where they can also issue a statement and put pressure on EC to do the right thing. If EC, by its posturing, will suggest that, okay, why can't? There are problems, but I am solving it.
And they be and some they be trouble media and so. They be either at the Chibia and some no. A be media and name who person will never share. Now we share and answer who dear no crana ankasa. Ni eche buno say no crana ankasa dear and subscribe to your YouTube channel. The Punch TV. And would you me subscribe button ne so mami. You upload the video be notification. Once waiting ya share no hu de ekoso e wo Ghana hanim say ni etwaguo e wo media ne so. You throw share video if mami na foforo so enya bi enhwe. Ja comment comment section no na mi ti make kan kama fama ma re video say obe like media ne atre bruni mcbrown. Get